Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of February. Now do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here for you. Get a shuffle here. Do hope things are going well. Hope things are good for you. Now, I've been telling everybody that this month feels really good. All planets are direct. And so if there was ever a month for you to really get going on something, this is the time. I do think that a lot of people will feel good energy in this month. We, of course, also have Pluto in Aquarius at this time. So big stuff going on for everybody here. But Sagittarius, wow. This is looking good for you. Let's go ahead and get the cards in view here, and we'll get right into it for you. All right. Energy on the bottom. You have the Six of Cups. All right, Sagittarius. So I'm going to tell you that there could be somebody that you meet here in February that feels like you are at home with them. Like when you spend time with them, this person feels like it's right at home with this person. Like, there could be a past life connection here showing up for some of you here that are looking for love. Definitely a very good month for that, according to this reading here. Some of you might be getting married as well. However, some of you could also really be looking at the past and thinking about what went wrong, what could I have done differently, what do I need to change, what actions do I need to change in my life at this time. This could also certainly be showing up here as well. The Six of Cups can talk about your homeland or the family unit in some respects. And so we'll see how that plays into this reading as well. But you know I need to make sure the cards are all set up here. Okay, so looking at this reading, you could really be stepping into a time of emotional maturity, or you could be meeting somebody who is extremely emotionally mature. Actually, that is probably the case. I'm sure most of you who are watching are emotionally mature already, so you might want to just drop that message, but there's definitely something connected to your emotions here. And this may be something about wanting to balance out your emotions as well as you come to a strong decision on something. There is definitely a new beginning here as we have double aces. And you may feel like you need to approach this in an emotionally balanced way, but let's just go ahead and dive right in here. So the reason I'm picking up on this idea of emotional balance and emotions just generally here is because we start off with the Six of Cups, but now we've also got this King of Cups, which this person is really emotionally stable. You can see that they're sitting out in the ocean and it doesn't matter what's happening around them. They are calm, cool, and collected. And as a person, this can be a really good partner in your life. Doesn't matter what gender they are. Remember, these are just energies. And so this can be somebody who has a very high degree of emotional intelligence, right? They're really good at listening and hearing you and hearing other people out. You could also be that person, Sagittarius, as well. And I do think that maybe some of you are also really wanting to lean into your intuition at this time, as the King of Cups is a highly intuitive person and a highly intuitive energy in the tarot. And so these things could really all be on the table for you. And I definitely like that. Again, the love situation here looks really good. This feels like a person you've known forever, even though you've maybe have just met them or it hasn't been very long. You feel like you feel comfortable in their presence, or they feel comfortable in your presence, something like that here. Now, in the first column, you have the Chariot, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles here. So the Chariot, interestingly enough, is the sign of Cancer, and we've been starting this whole reading off with water energy or emotional energy with the Six of Cups, the King of Cups, and now we've got the Chariot card here, which does indicate the Cancerian zodiac sign. But the Chariot, more importantly, I think, in this reading, talks about victory and success and really charging forward into new times in your life. This person is leaving behind the old and they are moving forward and moving ahead towards the new. And this is coming after a period of success and victory in their life. This can talk about I'm getting something about a quick win coming in here for whatever reason. Something about a quick win is coming into my mind as I'm looking at that Chariot card, and also these other cards here. I think maybe because the influence here of the Ace of Swords is also coming in. The Ace of Swords is a quick energy as it is a Swords card, but this can talk about breakthroughs. Ace of Swords really, really represents breakthroughs in the tarot, and cutting through the noise, allowing the clouds to clear in the background, and this makes way for something new in your life. This can be a new beginning in the areas of writing, by the way, as well, or the way that you communicate may take on new shape in this month. I also think generally you're just getting a start here that really lights you up and that really gets you excited about something. And another thing is you want to strike while the iron is hot when you get the Ace of Swords and the Chariot. That is a really big combination of that kind of situation in life. Now, it's interesting. I did say quick wins here, but you have this Seven of Pentacles, which is kind of grounding you to reality. Seven of Pentacles is a very like salt of the earth, down to earth type of investment. This is something like a mortgage, right? If you think about like long-term investments, a mortgage is typically 30 years. Typically people take out 30-year fixed rates, fixed mortgages. And that's something that is, you can think about when you look at the Seven of Pentacles. It can also be like retirements, IRAs, any sort of retirement product with the Seven of Pentacles. It's something that you put money into and it's been there for a while. Or you're starting to do that now here, Sagittarius, in this month. Land and property ownership might be very good for you in this month, or it may come up in this month. Something connected to land and property ownership, maybe rentals as well. For you, maybe you're looking to rent a new place if you're not interested or not in a position to buy. Your homeland could be changing, or you could be moving back to a homeland as well, by the way, with the Six of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and this idea of the Chariot, which can indicate vehicles or movement in the tarot. Now, in the middle column here, you have the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Hierophant. So, wow. Really, really liking this for you. Now, the Hierophant is kind of the old world. You can think of it as the old world, okay? This is a card that is like rooted in tradition. Anything that is traditional. This can be elders in our lives. This can be traditional spiritual practices like going to church every Sunday. This can also be like your organization that you're a part of, like a big corporation. Something that is rooted in tradition. It's all about tradition, but it is kind of representing the old world. And Sagittarius, it's possible here that some of you are maybe looking to make a change. There might be something that you've been doing for a long time with this Hierophant card. You know, another way of looking at the Hierophant, can represent conformity, right? Like a lot of, like conformity is kind of like an old world idea, right? Like just falling in line or staying in your place, staying in your lane type of deal with the Hierophant energy. But I almost feel like for some of you, you could have a shift in these areas, in these traditional areas here, as you have this Ace of Swords, again, breakthroughs, and then you've got this beautiful here Ace of Cups as well in the reading, which the Ace of Cups is all about potentially new love or new situations in your life that make you feel very happy, that fill up your cup when you get the Ace of Cups, especially next to the Chariot here, really, really, really swimming towards something new for yourself in your life. There's something in this reading, by the way, like all of these cards are just incredibly positive for you, Sagittarius. I'm really not surprised to see this. A lot of the readings here have been really good for this month. And again, all planets direct. We've got really, really good astrology, really, really good planetary action here showing up in this month of February. But yeah, I'm really not surprised to see this. There is something here that is rooting you that's taking you down to earth a little bit here with the Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Six of Cups. There's something that's kind of, it's not holding you back. I wouldn't say it's holding you back, but there's something that's rooting you in place. And maybe some of you have decided that you need that, like you need some structure in your life. You need a little bit of stability. That would not surprise me because in the final column here, you have the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles here. It's almost like some of you are really settling into something. The Four of Wands is a major card of marriage. And by the way, the Hierophant, how did I forget that? The Hierophant is the other major marriage card in the tarot. Hierophant, Four of Wands, and the Ace of Cups with the Six of Cups. You know, some of you could be tying the knot in this month or getting like a marriage proposal or actually quite literally getting married. It's also possible, if that's just not on the bingo card for you, what's going on here is you're finding new love in your life that could be very long term. And with that King of Pentacles in the upper right corner there, this is somebody who's really dependable and reliable. This is also somebody who's quite good with finances, resources, really intelligent in those areas. This could also, by the way, be showing up as you, Sagittarius, as well. Here, Four of Wands. Another thing about the Four of Wands, it is about stability and being rooted. And then you've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is really about dedication. And again, if you are kind of like, we'll say, on the market or interested in finding new love, the person that you could be coming in contact with is somebody who is really, really dependable and dedicated as well. This could certainly be the case. But if you're not here for love at all, you really, really, really are continuing to hone your craft in whatever it is that you do for your money or your career situation, and starting to build those skills in a big way. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at getting some oracle cards for you here, Sagittarius. Now, if you're enjoying this reading, please do hit the like button and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. Okay, we're going to take 4 for you. By the way, there could be a Taurus here on the table for some of you. Could also be any earth sign or water sign would not be surprising to me. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have. Wow. So I got to tell you, this Kuan Yin card has been coming in for just about everybody. Kuan Yin, caring, compassion, choose to be love, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. You then have Lady Portia, divine order, do what you feel is right, an important lesson is unfolding. Notice that they're kind of in like a wedding veil there. It is interesting, maybe some of you are getting married here, but you know, this Kuan Yin card, the author of this oracle deck associates the Kuan Yin card with like Reiki and other energy healing practices. This might be a really great month for you to dive into something new, pick up a new spiritual practice, as you do have the Hierophant here as well. Reiki would be a newer, it wouldn't be the traditional spiritual practice, but yeah, some of you may be looking at that area as well. So you have Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. And then Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. You know, it is very important to always give ourselves time to fill up, to regenerate our cups and to refill our energy and regenerate our energy. But this is a really big month for action. Okay, I'm telling you right now, for everybody. This is a huge, huge month for action here in February. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of these Kipper cards that want to come out for you. We get 2 more here. All right. Okay, we're going to take 5 for you. Yeah, nope, we're going to take 6 for you. Okay, those are the cards that want to come forward. Okay, so you've got toil and labor and change. Okay, if there's a work scenario that's not filling you up anymore, this is absolutely changing. Also, this car here represents like your bags being packed and you're moving out of this apartment building into a new one. Let's see what else we have here. I forgot we got 6 cards for you. Thief and Lovers. I don't know what's going on with the Thief card because you have really good love energy here. I would say don't question the love that's coming in because it seems to be pretty dependable and reliable. You've then got Poverty and Child here. It's possible that some of you are working through some programming from early childhood, or yeah, that actually could really make sense as you have this 6 of Cups here on the bottom, which represents your past experiences, your past lives, your homeland, your childhood. All of these things could be coming up at this time for you to sort of look at and analyze. Let's go ahead and start to clarify this reading with more tarot cards. All right, let's see what we have here for you, Sagittarius. Wow, this is an exciting reading. Okay, well, these 2 cards wanted to kind of pop out, so we're going to take these cards. So you have 6 of Pentacles and the Sun. We'll put this over here. Well, you definitely love to see the Sun in just about any reading. The Sun is the most positive card in the tarot. And this can talk about really big successes, especially with the 6 of Pentacles. This can say that, you know, you've really been giving a lot. And I am of the belief that the more generous we are, the more we get back. Although we can't control the generosity of others, it is good to be in that flow of giving and receiving, in my opinion. You have the Knight of Swords, the Lover's card again, or no, not again, but the Lover's card with the Ace of Cups. Again, this is really nice. And the Page of Swords. So yeah, this is like a double confirmation for you that if you're single and you're looking for love, you're on the market, so to speak, like this is definitely available. And potentially really coming in for some of you quickly here with the Lovers, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups. And the Knight of Swords would indicate some type of speed as well, as it is clarifying the Chariot. Both of those cards indicate like vehicles. As you can see, the Knight of Swords is on the horse, the old school vehicle, and then the Chariot being in the actual vehicle. Things moving ahead, events happening very quickly. The Page of Swords can really say, it's interesting, it's kind of the opposite. Page of Swords can maybe represent delays in life, but it can also be somebody who is very intelligent and quick-witted. And this can talk about, I do think that there's something about your communication style here that is changing in this month. Maybe you're starting to write more, you're picking up a journaling practice or habit, or if you have social media presence, you're changing the way your content sounds or looks. Something like this is happening here. There's something about your voice that's changing in this month. And when I say voice, I don't mean like literal, like the way that you sound, but like the way that you're communicating could be changing here. Okay, you've got the Six of Swords, you have the Seven of Cups, and you have the High Priestess. A little bit of old school, new school here, AM, FM showing up with the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So the High Priestess would be more like the metaphysical spiritual practices. So we're talking astrology, tarot cards, we'll say Reiki, Qigong, things like that, versus the Hierophant may be the more like, organized religion, the old school religions. But you are maybe, this might be changing. Like maybe you come from a very religious background with the Six of Cups and the High Priestess, the Hierophant. And you might be like, okay, you know what? I'm really getting into like tarot cards. I'm really getting into these new, metaphysical, like spiritual practices. That would not be surprising to me. Hierophant also represents the High Priestess represents like major desirability in life, especially as this is connected to potentially like marriage. You might be a very desirable marriage partner, or you may have really found yourself a really desirable marriage partner in life. Seven of Cups might suggest that you're a little bit overwhelmed right now. Again, we started this reading off talking about your emotions and needing to like balance something out emotionally here. Balance out your emotional well-being. And the Seven of Cups may say like, okay, you're a little bit overwhelmed about everything that's happening. Obviously, if you're dealing with a marriage proposal, whatever, that's like exciting, but yeah, overwhelming, like figuring out, what the next steps are on that. And then the Six of Swords transitioning, Six of Swords is like going to a new shoreline, right? Like swimming on new waters, making a transition in life away from the old you into the new you with the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords here for sure. And I think that single Sagittariuses who are open and available, this looks very good. This could be the end of your singlehood or singleness. Just making up words here, but you get the idea. And then in career situations, you could be transcending into a new type of situation within your career as you have that Eight of Pentacles as well. So, okay, so now we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Justice card, and the Queen of Swords. Justice card, legal situations. Marriage is a legal situation. We've got so many things here connected to marriage. I know some of you don't like when I say that, but it is what it is. I got to say what the cards say. Again, if this could just be somebody that could lead to that. If you're just meeting somebody for the first time, I don't think you're going to meet someone in February and get hitched in March, but this could be somebody who's very long term. Okay, so I've kind of beat a dead horse there on that one. But the Ace of Pentacles is, new beginnings in money situations, new beginnings generally. It's like seed energy, planting a seed and seeing it grow into something nice, especially as you have this Seven of Pentacles. I started this reading off saying something about quick wins. It's almost like some of you may be tempted by quick wins, but with the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, again, Page of Swords may talk about like there's an element of time associated with this investment maturing, right? So this might take quite a bit of time to mature, But with the Ace of Pentacles, you're planting that seed and you're ready to kind of lock in and stay in for the long haul on any investment that you're making. So yeah, Queen of Swords just cutting through all of the outside noise and the drama. With the Chariot on the bottom, we have the Chariot twice here, really taking action and moving ahead. Amazing, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I will most certainly be talking to you again soon.